So now, do I have to like fight all the dudes?
No, you just go up the ladder.
Oh.
Just ignore them.
Alright.
You're basically out of Undeadburg. You have to go through the parish now.
Okay.
So there's like... So the next bonfire is actually next to the first blacksmith.
Oh.
Which is great, because he can repair things. And that bonfire... So ultimately we were going to kindle this bonfire, and we're going to kindle that bonfire once we get enough humanity. Because these, you can see, like, especially because you double use this bonfire, right?
Yeah.
Use it to go through the burg and then through the parish. All right. And this is the underside of that bridge that we were on.
Cool.
This is the way you're going. Oh, turn to look to your left. Your other left.
Right there?
Look that way. See? Okay, so there's the Drake.
Yep.
So if you spend like 15, 30 minutes just shooting arrows at his tail,
Uh-huh.
there are a lot of like sort of boss type characters in this game that you can cut off their tail and get special weapons from.
Okay.
And so you could fight him normally on the bridge if you could actually stay on the fire and stuff, which you can't at your current level.
Mm-hmm.
But you can in the, I think this is the unpatched version, where like he doesn't move. He moves little enough that you can spend an hour shooting his tail, and you can get the like dragon tail sword or whatever, which is like stupid overpowered for this early in the game.
Yeah.
But that's bad content and it's cheating. I mean, it's not actually cheating, but
No.
and I think it's possible in the Prepare to Die edition.
Mm-hmm.
They made it so like if you shoot his tail enough, he'll go and like stomp around on the bridge, so it takes even longer if you want to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Cool.
a little factoid.
Well, can I walk along this ledgy bit?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh, that's depressing.
it's okay. It's okay. Well, it's important.
You get a cool sword.
Yeah, she's not getting the Drake sword.
I don't even have a bow and arrow.
Yeah, but like we could, because like the merchant I think sells equipment.
I see. Well, that's assuming I had
Souls.
souls.
Sure. And actually, so the way to like quickly farm a bunch of souls
Mm-hmm.
is like you climb up the ladder, you go up the stairs to make the Drake pissed, you run back down, and he fire breathes, killing all the guys. You get all those souls. Then you go back, set up this bonfire, and you like do that over and over again. But that's fine. We'll just carry on. That's something.
When you're lost and alone, sinking like a stone.
Yeah, I agree, Jarek. Like, the thing about the Drake sword is like I don't think it upgrades very well, and so it's one of those things where it's like very OP at this point in the game, and like pretty good for most of the early game,
Yeah.
and then you just want to like find a better thing later. But I just don't love how it's like at the earliest possible point you can get it, it's just stupid good. You're not targeting. This is a nice little encounter. If you come along that side, because you see that guy,
Mm-hmm.
but you might not see the guy who was standing in the middle here.
Yeah.
And actually, if you run right towards that guy, this guy here kicks you off the side.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Just a lovely little encounter design of like always be checking when like a room opens up to your side. Like, is there someone there?
Ah. Drake sounds very upset.
Yeah. There's actually a bonfire like sort of under him,
Mm-hmm.
but the only way of getting to it at this level is kind of getting lucky in how the fire damages you. Because you'll probably get hit by it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Malvaro, I don't know who you are in real person life. You might think that it's a camera in front of a monitor TV, but actually it's like my $10 capture card that I got for something totally different. I got it for transferring audio off of audio cassettes. And I'm now using it for this. But it certainly looks like I'm recording this through a potato.
Just crawling along this fucking ledge endlessly.
No. It just seems like that because you went backwards.
Oh. Did I? Shit. Quiet. Well, at least I killed the dudes.
But yeah, are you some random person who decided to find a high quality Dark Souls stream, or does one of us know you in real life? IRLs meet space.
What are you?
Some rats.
It's an ROUS, huh?
Yeah.
Ah! Jesus, get away!
Oh no, you're poisoned.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so drink. Okay. So here's the way poison works in this game.
Mm-hmm.
As you take like damage that causes poison,
Mm-hmm.
there's like this purple bar that fills up, and once it hits full, you're like whatever that status is, you get it. So poisoned, right? So now you're poisoned, and now it turns yellow, and it'll slowly go down. In this case, while slowly dealing you damage. You'll notice that we are not even a quarter of the way down the bar, and you've lost like almost a full bar of health.
Yep.
So here's the decision that you have to make: is that you might not actually have enough Estus to live with this poisoning. So like it is a reasonable decision when you get poisoned by those rats to just go back to the bonfire. But that's up to you. You could also surge forward. You know, you have 460 souls, but not really anything to use them on at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I might try drinking my Estus and then even, you know, and then just if it looks like I'm not going to do it, then go back to a place where it's like pretty safe to retrieve them.
Right.
And then just be like, all right, well, I died.
Yeah, because the problem is, right, is that if you go forward, then like not only are you taking poison damage, but you might actually take damage.
No. This is the worst thing.
Yeah. Remember how I said when we were playing Don't Starve, how I said this will inculcate you into how poison works in Dark Souls? This is what I was talking about.
This is the worst thing.
And so later, and you might actually I don't think you can get any at this point, but look in your inventory.
Actually. Just gonna...
Yeah, you don't want to die in your inventory, which is possible. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe, but I feel like you'll be left with a sliver of health if you do live.
Yeah. This is as safe a place as any.
Oh, did not. Well, there's a person here.
No, that's true.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Let's just go back and run here.
But yeah, later
Yeah.
you get
This is a nice safe place.
you get like purple moss clump or something like that, which heals poison,
Mhm.
and like you get more of those than you can shake a stick at. So that like it's like, oh, I'm poisoned, like whatever, like I'll take a little bit of damage, and your health will be higher.
Oh my fucking god!
Well,
It's one of the dudes!
it is one of the
One of
dudes.
the dudes!
You know what we can also see, because we haven't looked at it in a while, is come pick up your souls, and then go back to the bonfire to see if you can level up. Because I don't know if we've actually done that at all.
So.
You can get a little more, probably either strength, endurance, or vitality.
Yeah.
And honestly, probably vitality. So like, basically the best stat is endurance because it ups your equip load,
Yeah.
which means you like move around and roll faster and everything. Vitality is nice because like once you have a certain amount of it, you can soak a few more hits. Vitality also increases your stamina bar, I think.
Gotcha.
Did you not want to go downstairs? Or did you want to, like, kill these people, see if you get poisoned first?
Where'd he go?
Oh, he's,
Oh.
like, yeah, he stays there
Yeah, he's
so that you, like, go up to him
he's skulking.
and get kicked in the side.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Just skulking things.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant, Jarek.
Oh, Jesus.
The vitality increases your health. That's what I was saying. Endurance. Endurance only affects stamina, and endurance is equip load as well, right? Or is that another stat? Like these are some of these things. Like I will know as soon as I look in the level up menu. Like I'll remember what all the stats are and everything, but until then I'll probably just spout garbage to you.
Okay. So, you know, nothing completely out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Well.
And obviously, like, stamina is the best thing, because if you're good, you never take any damage, right? You just, like, dodge everything perfectly, and...
Ah! What a fucking...
There is actually some programming in enemies where, like, they briefly become more aggressive if you drink. I'm not sure if it is true for these, but...
Well... At least now I know the rats are coming.
Yeah, I knew that strength also affected strength weapon. Damage for weapons that scale with strength. Like swords and maces and stuff. Yeah, if you can actually pull those rats and possibly they'll fall off if you run them back here. You probably don't want to fight him on this ledge though. Maybe you do. Maybe you're just gonna be great. Well, this is truly terrifying.
Shit.
Oh, you're poisoned.
Well, super dead.
Drink. Yeah, I know that resistance is a stat that does literally nothing. Like, resistance ups your... Like, all the resistances to, like... Oh, no! Oh, I was worried about that.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah.
I like how we're still keeping the death count
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, resistance ups your resistance, all your resistances like a little bit, but a bunch of other stats up like specific resistances also a little bit. And it doesn't up it by like, it's like, oh, I gained 0.1% resistance to, extra resistance to fire or whatever. Like, yeah. It is so not worth it. Yeah, Jarek, I knew that was going to happen at some point. Fighting on those on the underside of the bridges.
Listen, man, I panicked. Alright?
I mean, that is very, very common. The rats do not want to die alone. So the other benefit of doing this fight over and over again... You're not targeting.
Well, might just immediately die and lose those souls.
Yep.
Casual.
So, one of the benefits of fighting these rats over and over again is that they have a rare chance of dropping humanity.
Oh.
Which, if it does, we are kindling that bonfire so fucking fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, also it is... Jarek, you're not supposed to laugh at me. Meanie. Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, that was another death.
But also, it's, like, kind of depressing for me to fight just giant skunk rat things. Because,
yeah.
like, Fun little personal fact about me is that I have 4 pet rats who are the most precious little bubs. So sweet.
I was gonna say, are they human-sized and covered with open undead sores?
No.
I would recommend targeting.
That's gonna do. Maybe we'll drink first. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oof. See, this would be a good time to know how to kick. But it's tricky. It's got that Ehan timing.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Oh boy.
Just out of his range.
Jeez.
Well,
I don't think you were quite at the perfect position. Alright. Battle for Ages.
well, so now we know the trick to dealing with the rats is to lure them out and then fucking run.
I will absolutely laugh at any stupid deaths you have in video games once you build your computer, Jar.
What the fuck is this nonsense?
They didn't even notice you.
Hello.
They noticed you.
Yes, they did. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
Alright. Rat Arena, go! Oh, one of them fell.
I feel bad. Poor bub. Alright, is there another one?
He must still be in the room.
Yeah.
Because there are 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like 70% sure one of them died. Got him.
And no, and see, he didn't even bite me.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Cover girl.
Easy peasy cover girl.
Easy breezy, yeah. Easy breezy.
I know the cover girl ad campaign. I like the idea of easy peasy cover girl.
Easy peasy cover girl. Oh man, fucking classic. Alright, so now what?
So now you can go straight out there or up the stairs to your left. Do not go up the stairs to your left. That is another tower with a black knight at the top of it. I'm telling you that right now. Welcome to the parish.
Hello, Undead Parish.
So the stairs down go to a gate that you have to open from the other side. There's a bonfire on the other side. You have to that's the thing where you have to get lucky and dodge around the dragon fire.
Yeah.
Or Drake fire.
Is that a giant pig?
Mr. Pigums?
Mr. Piggums.
Mr. Pigums!
Oh my god. Is he the next boss?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's not very comforting though. Well, at least he's gonna come for me. You gonna come for me?
I cannot believe that the person who is literally 3 feet to your right has not attacked you.
Oh my lord. In heaven above. Well, I might just be super dead.
You can hide in the place where you came from.
Yeah?
Just don't fall down the ladder.
Well,
Now when I said don't fall down the ladder...
I thought you meant do fall down the ladder.
Oh, yeah, see, it's easy to get confused.
It is.
Yeah, so Mr. Pigums isn't a boss. He's a mini-boss, which means once you kill him, he stays dead forever.
Oh, gee. Ow! Oh! Come here. Come here.
I like that he thought he could charge his slow, powerful attack at point blank range. But yeah, eventually, like, if he doesn't charge you,
It's opposite day.
oh, the don't fall off the ladder.
Mm.
Like, if he doesn't charge you in that sort of back staircase that you started, then he'll go back to walking around in the place where he started. And, like, he'll eventually grow bored.
Is that the Drake still?
I think that's the Drake, yeah. He's probably already gone back home. Mr. Pegums.
Mr. Pegums?
Yep, he's gone.
Alright.
You're totally safe.
Mr. Pegums.
He goes back to about there.
Totally safe. So do I just have to run past him? And
so to give you a hint, there's also stuff on your right. On your immediate right, like a dude. Who I cannot believe he's literally on that corner, so as soon as you walk forward, he'll stab you in the side. I cannot believe that he hasn't attacked you. Well,
Oops.
there's like sort of a easy trick way to beat this mini boss. But it doesn't require an item that we're getting like a little bit after this. But it's much easier with that item.
You comfy?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you died. Almost forgot. This count is almost certainly inaccurate at this point.
Oh well.
It was so easy when I just counted like you dying at the Taurus demon. But now you're advancing into the Undead Parish. Nice. Got your shield up.
There you are.
But yeah, this is another like sort of just a feeling that recurs a few times in the game of like, this is not a world made for you.
Yeah.
So you're not like walking across the bridge, you're like climbing on the underslung like support structure of the bridge, right? Like you're fighting rats on like a small, edge under a bridge. Yeah, so when he goes for all those stabs, you can circle around behind him and try and get a backstab. Because he doesn't do a lot of tracking.
Yeah.
He mainly just stabs in the same direction.
Well,
Because you can literally just like rub up against him and circle. Obviously, if his back's to the open air, you probably don't want to, but probably. Nice. Good call. Nice, deliberate play. Finding those openings. You could probably get him to stab if you drop your shield briefly. Yeah, it's tricky because he has a spear which you can hold while keeping your shield up.
Nonsense.
He's dead. Why'd you do that, you dummy?
What do you mean?
Dude, like, why did he drink there? Oh, maybe he's not dead. fight. What a fight.
This is just humiliating.
It's okay. You can use him to practice to learn how to kick.
Yeah.
Kick.
That's true.
Right. You can kick to try to kick away that shield.
So it's forward and B?
No, it's forward and light attack. And forward and strong attack is you like do a jump forward attack, which is also more likely to break his shield.
Oh. You just gotta press it at the same time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. But yeah, it's also, he's a good one to practice on, not just to break away his shield, but because he's literally standing with his back to the edge.
Yeah.
And you can insta-kill him by kicking him off.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you have never kicked before, if you go like the normal way and don't realize there's that second guy there,
Mm-hmm.
he will teach you how to kick because his friend will kick you off in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. Got him in the opening. You recovered.
I sure did. Alright. Ready? Here we go for the ratties.
The Ritz.
Hello, ratties. Come and get me.
Well, you got them out.
What I get for like being like, did I get him? Did I get him? God damn it.
Oh, Dark Souls.
This fucking game, man.
Yeah. That's what this game does. That's what this game does.
It's just starting to understand Day 9 when he was embarrassed, or like when he was playing through Amnesia and he was like, this game has taken my manhood. I have nothing left.
Yeah.
Which, like, Day 9, sweetie, it's okay to be scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't need to fall into those gender stereotypes.
Also, you can see why it took him like 22 parts to get to the place that he got to.
Yeah.
Give him a kick. Or he'll turn around and show you his butt. Nice.
I recovered.
You recovered.
Alright, now, here's what we're not gonna do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna run in here.
They definitely see you.
We're just immediately gonna run back. Like a boss.
Like a mouse. If we get lucky, one of the rats will like... do not get hit again. Well, you got hit again.
It's fine. I have 5 Estus.
You do have 5 Estus. Speaking of which, might want to take a little sip. 2 rats remaining. Oh no! One of them died too!
Well?
Oh shit!
What?
We need to get those souls.
Why?
Because, so every now and then when you kill certain enemies, sometimes you randomly get a humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And sometime in the past, I didn't notice, but you got a random humanity. Which means we can kindle that fucking bonfire. Which doesn't matter for you falling off, but does matter for you having 10 flasks at all times instead of 5.
Yes.
But we need to... It's on your stupid green thing, so...
Okay, well that's fine. Yes, also I died again.
Yeah, 73. 73. Okay. Just making sure.
Oh shit, they're in the rat entryway.
Of course they are. Yeah, because they try to be nice and like don't put it right where you died, but like a little bit before that.
Yeah.
Because you were in the rat entryway first.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to like...
Careful.
Well,
Alright.
so what I have to do is I probably have to get the rats first, right?
No, you should be able to like go that far, pick it up, and then come back.
Okay.
Come on! That is not fair. That is not fair.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, just be very careful.
Don't worry.
I wasn't freaked out about this until I realized that you somehow gained a humanity. There he is. I would target him. Nice. Good job. Alright, let's try this again.
Right, I might just wait for the poison bar to...
Oh, that's a good plan.
Now it's gone.
Yep. Alright, now very carefully. Make your way back to a safe place to fight rats. Whoa, boy. You started sliding.
Yep.
One of them died.
Okay, well... The other one is on his way, right?
I think so.
That looks legitimately like an ROUS.
Mm.
Shit.
Oh boy. Drink, 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 drink.
No! Well, at least I got them back.
For now, yeah.
For now.
And now it's probably at a safer place.
Yeah. So. Shit.
Hey, either Nigel or Britt is in the chat.
Is it Brit Vulcan?
No, it's Useless Plays, which I think is Nigel's channel.
Yeah, it's Nigel. Hi, Nigel!
Nigel, you missed hitting the Taurus demon.
You did, yes.
It only took 61 deaths. But we did it. What did I just say?
Quiet, Nigel. Don't need your sass.
Dark Souls.
Fucking everyone just giving me sass all goddamn.
Okay, good. So it's probably in the middle here. Yep, there it is. Do not die. Okay, now grab that green.
Alright, hold on. Where's it? Oh, your shield has to be down.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, you can't pick things up with your shield up. You can't do a lot of things with your shield up. Oh, it's also Brit. It's both of them.
Oh, hi, friends!
Yeah, I'm not. That's one of those things that's like more arcane vagary of the system that I don't fully understand, which is like you can randomly get a humanity. I'm glad you can mostly hear us. I think we were both talking a little more quietly because there wasn't anyone in the live chat, which I'm putting it on YouTube, so like whatever. But
Yeah.
it turns out that streaming and talking for like 5 hours or whatever takes a bit out of you, man.
I mean, my voice is fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure. That's because you went from like the first several deaths of like screaming rage to just like quiet burning complacency.
Just like, fine. Ow.
Yes, Nigel and Britt, I did suggest that she kick this fucker off the bridge.
I'm trying!
I know. I'm just...
much sass I need from everybody? Zero. Zero sass.
I mean, they were just suggesting.
I mean, I know.
They were being helpful. There's only one person who was being a big jerk.
Yeah, that'd be you.
Yep, that's me.
How rude. Yeah, see.
The opponents are sizing each other up. Gamepad. This is on the 360, Nigel and Brett. And is using my like $10 capture card to go through to the computer, which is why it sounds pretty good because I have an actual real mic. But it looks like someone previously asked if we were pointing a camera at the TV.
Yeah. Did that person ever tell us who he was?
No.
Just
No idea.
some fucking random dude who's like, you know what I'm gonna do? Troll these random people.
I mean, like, it's probably, if I had to guess, it's it's like one of my Facebook friends or something.
Yeah. Alright, ratties.
Who is interested in the idea of Dark Souls content, and maybe they showed up for, I mean, I don't know if they're still here, but they might have showed up for a little bit and then realized that they're going to be watching this exact part of the bridge a lot. And maybe checked out. You know, everyone watches things for different things. Look, this is some high quality video capturing software and hardware.
Yeah. Is that your official stance?
There is at least one English word on the manual. Okay, Catherine.
We're gonna go back to
We're gonna go back. You're gonna have to re-kill all these things. I'm sorry. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of a detour when doing it. We're gonna go up the stairs and then immediately run down the stairs.
Okay.
And then, oh boy. There, we got 300 free souls.
What the shit?
Alright, now we're gonna go, because to kindle and stuff, we're gonna have to sit at the bonfire, which will respawn everyone, so we might as well get a few free souls out of it. So now we're going back to the bonfire.
Right. Oh, I can. I wasn't sure if that was there's the ladder.
Yep.
I didn't want to do what I did before, which was just immediately...
Right. I mean, and you have enough health that you would have survived that drop, probably. But...
Yeah, but you know, I'm trying.
All right. First, let's go into your items. And yeah, use items and go down to your humanity.
What did I do?
And you went to the right instead of down. You went to the right. You went to the left. There we go.
I swear I'm pressing down. See? Not so easy, is it? See?
Whoa, you're right. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna have to. Can we do that from here? Of course we can. We're gonna take that off your quickfire. All right. Use item. Boom. 2. Okay, now let's go sit down. Reverse hollowing. Offer up that humanity. Because we are coming back to this bonfire a few times, probably.
Okay.
So.
You revived to human.
And now kindle. Offer up that humanity. And you'll notice now the numbers things are like bright white. Mm-hmm. That means you're human.
Sweet.
Let's see if we can level up. That's annoying. Can I see this for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. So in. Yeah, let's pop a soul item and see if we can level up.
Sure.
I'm just gonna do this quickly. I'm actually gonna use the when you get like new soul items, they automatically add yourself to the quick bar, which is really annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yo, that's pretty sweet.
Yep. Okay, so 700 to level up. So it's probably 700 and then like 800 or 900. So I'm gonna pop 2 of those other.
Sure.
And I forget if we do it here, do we have to? Yeah. Okay. So the way that you in Dark, this is one of the interface things they fixed, is that you could choose to pop multiple items. As opposed to like going back into the menu.
Mm-hmm.
The quick way you do it in this game is you put all of these on your quick bar and then use them. Yeah. Okay, so this should be 2 levels. Yeah, it's 2 levels.
Sweet.
For 14, 16. Okay, so I didn't need to pop the second one. Whatever. Okay. So. Explanation. So Vitality is hit points. Attunements for spells. We're not going to worry about that right now. Endurance is stamina, equipment load.
Resistance to bleeding.
Strength. And then there's all these other things.
Yeah.
Whatever. So it's really between Vitality, Endurance, and Strength.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Vitality should be one of them.
Yeah.
It gives you some extra health.
Are we not leveling up?
We are. See,
Okay.
so this is adding a point. That's what
Okay.
leveling up is.
Okay.
Is you add a point to a stat.
Gotcha.
And then either endurance or strength. So you can see what changes here. So endurance increases your equip load by 1
Mm-hmm.
and increases your stamina by 2,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously is kind of hard to know what that means.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, some of your bar goes away. What is that in numbers? Who knows?
Yeah.
So you just look at like percentages. And so this increases the damage on your weapon by 1.
Yeah. I think we'll go with endurance.
Yes, the character is named Zool.
Yeah. As in, there is no Dana.
Yeah, there's only Zool.
Only Zool.
Or you could have the same health and we could do endurance and strength.
Yeah, I think we'll do vitality. And
Okay.
Endurance.
Endurance? That seems fine. You're doing like a decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright. Time to level up. Twice. Shut up, Nigel.
What does he say?
He was saying you should put all the points into resistance.
Nigel! Nigel!
Oh, and while we're here, let's,
Hey, my character.
yeah, while you, for the brief amount of time that you look like a human.
Yeah. Everybody Zool. Zool, everybody.
Okay. And let me just see if there's any reasonable equipment here. So let's put on the thing what you had,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah. I don't think anything they drop is. The only thing is if they dropped any of the yeah. There's pants that they can drop, which is literally like a sideways. Yeah, I get it. Useless plays. Let's see my channel name for that advice. Some of the pants they drop are, it's literally like a belt hanging sideways and a bunch of tatters.
Mm-hmm.
But you probably want that. And it has actually like surprisingly good, like it's very light for the amount of damage it helps armor you against. But like you still have the medium roll, which is fine. So there are 3 important kinds of rolls.
Yeah.
There's like the super unencumbered roll, which the breakpoint's at 25% equip.
Yeah.
And then there's the medium roll, which I think most people will spend most of the game at. And there's the fatty roll, where you go to roll and you just kind of flop on your back.
Lol. Ow. Shit.
Oh man, you almost backstabbed him. You also notice that when your shield is up, you recover stamina a lot more slowly.
That's very true.
Also, if you go to backstab, if your shield is up when you go to hit backstab, you won't backstab.
Oh.
You have to be. You have to. I mean, you can drop it really quickly and then go to backstab, but. Hey, there we go.
Motherfucker.
Got him.
Alright, well, now we gotta...
All too easy.
Well, now we gotta go...
But yeah, you can see here where, like, these enemies give you, like, 300-400...
Oops.
You'll notice you have 10 Estus flasks, so that's nice.
Yeah.
75?
I guess.
75.
Roughly?
Roughly 75.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm hollow again.
Yeah, you're super hollow again. But you have 10 Estus flasks from whenever you set this bonfire now, which is great.